Prêt pour le défi?
Start, yeah. Let's start, yeah?
No, this one. That's
Oh,
start.
where's stop?
Start and stop.
Oh, okay. And we're underway in the match of Ireland versus Norway. And Ireland quickly get a score on the board, as you have just witnessed. 1 goal Ireland, 6 points to Norway 0-0-0. So that was literally within the first minute. And the Irish are definitely here to win. It's a pile up in the middle of the ground at the moment. Norway almost come out with it. Ireland get it forward and it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Ireland are coming in as the defending champions. Norway would have to do a lot here, it seems, to knock them off. But who knows? The Norwegians proved against the French in their previous match just a few minutes ago that they definitely have come here to play. Definitely come here to try and win as well. And the Irish go forward again, hit the post for a minor score. 1 goal, 1-7 they are to the Norwegians yet to score. It's definitely a bit sunnier now as the Norwegians kick out. Race is on. If no one touches it before it goes over the line, it's of course a free kick to the opposing team. Norwegians do have the Irish do have a free kick, as the Norwegians have kicked out and nobody touched it before it went over the line. The Irish kick in quickly, straight to the Norwegian player though. Number 3 for Norway picks it up and gets it out again. Ireland just goes for the man instead of the ball. No eyes for the ball. Almost gave away a free kick, but luckily got him in the side. That's one to look out for there. Make sure if you're going to bump someone, be looking at the ball as you do it. Number 2 for Ireland bursts out of the pack, and the Norwegians go in hard, and the umpire calls for a ball up. The Ireland team is of course captained by John O'Regan. The Norwegians, Captain Courageous as we saw in the last match, Ivan Mervold is lining up for them at centre half forward again. Number 9 for Ireland gets it out. A series of handballs and Ireland kicks it into the full forward line. Norway gets the clearance. Under pressure though. Comes right up, but Ireland mark it in the centre of the ground. Looking for options. Very clever, spots up number 10 for Ireland, which is Dominic Joyce. He's going to line up for goal about 35 metres out, maybe 40 metres out, right in front. Norwegian players are putting on a lot of pressure, but it sails straight through the middle for a goal. Dominic Joyce gets his first goal, and Ireland are definitely piling on the pressure at the moment. So they're on 2 goals, 1-13. Norway yet to score. And it's a very, very nice day. The weather is cleared up, sunny over the top. We're expecting temperatures around 23 degrees, so the ground will definitely dry up soon, which will help the French players who didn't seem to like the early morning dew on the ground. The Irish grab it again out of the centre. This time sprayed to the right, and it's out of bounds on the full. That was number 5, John O'Regan, the captain, who's playing through the centre at this moment. He, of course, featured in the European Championships, the winning Irish team. And Norway kicks in. Number 16 for Norway gets paid the mark. That is just Mikkelsen. Gets paid the mark, and he is taking it just inside the attacking half for Ireland. He kicks it along the wing, but it goes out on the full, and Ireland get the free kick. Norway have it in their attacking half at the moment. John O'Regan takes it again, kicks it to number 10. Again, Dominic Joyce, one of the goal scorers for Ireland, kicks it quickly into the Irish defensive attacking half. They look dangerous, Ireland. They definitely look like they've come to play. There are a few teams hoping to take the title off them, but I'm sure Ireland are just as willing to keep it to themselves. The umpire will throw the ball in again. It's another skill for anyone looking to get into the sport of AFL here in Europe. Umpiring is a definite path that you can take. You get to learn the rules before you play. Get to keep fit as well. There's always opportunities for you to get into umpiring. The ball has been thrown up. The Irish get it out the back. Again, O'Regan, who's just been everywhere, kicks on the left. Big kick, but he kicks it out on the full. Norway definitely piling on the pressure, but it appears that they might be a bit tired from their first game. Obviously, Ireland coming on fresh. We'll see how they go against the French, having to come on after playing one game. Again, O'Regan goes up. He is in absolutely everything. Star player. He picks it up again, busts through the pack, drops the ball, goes to the ground. Irish players pick it up and clear. Kicks it up, soccers it off the ground. That was number 2 for Ireland, Cale O'Bale. Again, my pronunciation of names might not be too great, but I'll continue to try to pronounce the names as the Norwegians kick it in. That's the obviously the issue with kicking it off the ground instead of picking it up. Occasionally the skills are better if you pick it up the ground and you can direct it using your hands down to your boot, as the ball is a different shape to a conventional football that a lot of these guys are used to. And there we go. Ireland get their 3rd goal. They sit at 3 goals to 20. Norway still yet to score. And Ben joins us here. Ben, what do you make of the of the game so far?
Is that Ireland in front? Yes, it is. They started strongly, Ireland. It's probably no surprise the defending champions. We're told they've come with number 1 breaks free. He's kicked a wobbly one, but straight through the middle. Doesn't actually matter how you kick them in the end, as long as they go through the middle. There is no record of how the ball was kicked, only the score. So good start there to Ireland. Started red hot. Less than 10 minutes gone. and 26 on the board now. And you probably see the difference from the best team, the defending champions, versus those that are in their second competition and still finding their way. Remarkably improved Norwegian side again from the previous year, and unlucky in the last game. But probably the back-to-back games and coming up against the defending champs is showing the gap. Yeah, we're told the Irish have come with a weakened team. Half-back, clearing kick, that's gone a good 40 metres. 29's run onto it, hooks around, great squaring vision. Oh! The one-hander hasn't stuck though. You can tell the conditions are drying out. We've got a trip, I think. And Norway just need to take a couple of deep breaths. Look for a target. Hit a target. Nice kick through the hands of everyone. Out the back, waiting, 44. Tackled strongly to ground. The ball's still there to be won. Another tackle to ground. The Irish really strong in their tackling there. And the ball's gone out for a throw-in. The Volunteers doing a great job here with the throw-in. Some of them never been involved in football before. Great throw-in there. Good contest. Ball out the back. Ireland again. Oh, great tackle. Kick off the ground though. Goes forward for Ireland. We've got number 20 and number 6 after it. Bouncing, poking. Number 3. Who's that? Brendan Kelly. Just clears the line and out on the full. Brendan's been involved in the local league for many years now. And he will be relishing the chance to once again pull on an Irish jumper and represent this nation that has a strong history in European Aussie rules. Michael, you saw the first part of this encounter. What's given Ireland the lead here?
The Norwegians seem a bit tired from the first game. I think they're still definitely going in ferociously, as you can see there on the video. A few tussles there. The Irish seem a bit angry as well. But the Norwegians definitely want to take it up to the defending champs. The Irish, though, have just had the skill and the pace, especially through captain John O'Regan. He has been absolutely everywhere for the first 5 to 10 minutes of this match. And there's number 3, Brendan Kelly, on the ground at the moment, slow to get up. The Norwegians definitely want to win this game, but I don't think they can.
Brendan just replicating a famous character called Gumby and bending in half there. Although I'm not sure the old bones were quite up to that bend, and he's just come for a spell on the bench. Number 1's got the free kick here in amongst the drink bottles. He should clear those, but he doesn't, and he kicks it to centre forward. Good positioning if they can win the ball, dangerous if they don't. Ireland run away with it. It's space, drops it, spills the ball himself with very little pressure. And Norway are out again. Here we go. Only the little chip kick. Ireland have the numbers. Norway close quickly though. Ooh, unlucky with the high free, considering he's on the ground, but that's very much part of our game now, is protect the player with the ball and the one that has his head over the ball. So if you're in first, you generally get the free kick. Great tackle by Ireland. Yes, incorrect disposal and paid by the umpire. Well spotted. And Ireland have a free kick. It's about 40 metres out. I'm not sure who's got it, but he thinks he can kick the distance. He won't though. It's going to land 10 metres out from goal for Ireland. Norway's there in numbers, but the Irish pressure's strong. Number 12 picks up with the left, snaps. Well cut off by the Norwegians. Number 1 there. Kicking long, Ludvig Hedberg. The Irish clean up again, and they're not letting anything past, and we've got a goal here. Great little snapperoonie from about 30 metres. Once he turns around, I'll give you his name. Just dusting himself off. Number 6, Miles Traynor, who also goes by the name LeBron James. Good goal by Miles. He's only new to the game, and he's really working hard on making the most of his opportunities playing for this Irish team. His opponent just shaking his hand there. Shook his hand for a good goal. I'm not sure that's normal, but great spirit. 29 with it. John O'Regan with the ball. I'll back him in from here. He's kicked a few of these in his time. Don't worry about that. But he misses to the left. Prematurely have called that a goal. Lay down Brazier. But he's missed that, Michael.
Yes, he has.
John O'Regan can play football though. And I'm sure we'll see him throughout the day putting a few more on the scoreboard.
He's definitely been dominating early in this game, and I expect him to continue dominating for the rest of the day. Ireland at the moment is sitting on 5 goals, 3-33. Norway still yet to score, but they have had their chances. Norway, they've been inside their attacking 50 a few times, or attacking 25 as this ground is smaller, and Ireland go forward and kick another point. So they're sitting at 34 to still Norway yet to score, and I believe that the Irish are definitely relishing the
There'll be more.
great weather, as Ben has a discussion with one of the
We've just got an update on the numbers streaming in, and they're quite strong. So we hope you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to tweet us at AFL_Europe, and also jump on our Facebook page, AFL Europe, with the hashtag all day long of Axios Euro Cup. We'd love to hear from you. Send in your questions, your thoughts about the commentary, and we'll get back to you throughout the day. We look forward to hearing from you all. And we'll just grab the French captain for a quick interview in a couple of seconds here. Be back with you shortly. We've got Gregoire Patak here from the French team who played in that first game. Captain Gregoire, for me, we were calling the commentary, we thought you started slowly, the French team, and maybe even looked a little nervous.
Yeah.
The ball was slippery early, and it looked like Norway really had a handle on that a little bit better early on. How did you see the game?
We started really slow, and we were expecting much better from the French team, but what we did is that we didn't expect that much slippery on the balls, and the guys were like focusing on the action and on the ball. So a bit of tension because we're on our land, so the guys really want to win, and we had the time. We had the time on the second half to get set up, but yeah, should be much better on the second game.
Yeah, it looked like you guys settled into the game in the second half, and that really showed on the scoreboard. You know, you piled on the goals really quickly. Seemed like the team just settled down, took a breath. Did the coach Thomas have anything particular at half time to say that helped you settle into the game in the second half?
Yeah, the point was that even if we had pressure on us, we had the time to take the ball and have a look around to see if good hand pass, not just about doing like shit kicks. So we just did that, and it worked like pretty well.
Yeah. We'll try and beep those explanatories out, Gregoire, but just the swear words there, mate. Watch those. We're going out to a live audience.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. It's great. Really well done on that in that second half. Great to see France get that win on the board in front of the home crowd that's building quite quickly. The sun's out in Bordeaux, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck in the game against Ireland, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks, Gregoire.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're back here with the second half. We just had Gregoire Patak there, who was he did sum it up well. He felt the same way in terms of that they started a little bit shaky, a little bit nervy, but we can see now the ground is drying out rapidly, and this is going to turn into just an absolute gem of a day for footy. the sort of day that Michael and myself, I'm sure we'd love to pull on the boots and have a crack, but this is a tournament for Europeans about European Australian rules footy. This is their day to shine, and it's what they're doing so far. We can see the Irish at the moment at 34-0 are on top, but we can also see the Norwegians going well. The kick into the forward line. 44's got the sit here. Oh, great punch. Fantastic defensive work by the Irish there. Number 13, Jimmy Keogh. Bit like Rod Keogh from the Demons back in the day, just a defensive machine. And that punch was critical as 44 had all the running. He kicks it out to halfway. Beautiful kick to O'Regan. O'Regan plays on, sells a little bit of candy, lines up for goal, and misses. That's two that you'd expect O'Regan to kick. But he just hasn't quite made the most of his opportunities yet. Look out to the rest of the competition when he starts to kick straight, though. They're really going to find themselves in trouble. Good to see the French women's team here, gathering all in their tracksuits, taking on the Crusaders later at 2 o'clock. Don't forget to send in your tweets with the hashtag Axios Euro Cup. We'll be looking at that throughout the day. Send them through to @AFL_Europe. We'd love to hear from you. Ireland play on from the pocket. Tight angle. He's kicked that. What a goal. The little fella. Who is that? Who have we got? Turn around, please. That was special. He's refusing to show his number. Number 2. Oh boy. Kale Abali. Again, apologies for the pronunciation, but that was a great goal. Kale's gone back to the centre for the clearance. Here he is again. Tackling without the ball. Missed by the umpire. 8 clears. Kicks long. That's shot into the forward line and rolls out of bounds for a throw-in. Thanks, Michael.
And it's in Norway's attacking half at the moment. Kayla Bell again there with the great running into the attacking 50 for Ireland. He has been definitely one of Ireland's better players today, and probably will continue to be one of Ireland's better players for the series and for the Cup. And if Ireland are to win, I'm sure he will have to kick a few more goals against the sides such as England. Oh, as Ireland go forward again and get another goal. And this is getting a bit ridiculous at the moment. I think that was Miles Trina, number 6, who kicked that goal. It was. And Ireland are just completely dominating this game. They're currently sitting on 7 goals, 5-47. Norway still yet to score. The scoreboard doesn't always give justice to the match, as it is not doing here in this match. Number 2 again. Kaylo Bale takes it out again. Gets it to number 6, Miles Trina. Trinor, probably. And he kicks it, finds, spots number 22, Martin Ryan, perfectly. The Irish skills are very good, and it's potentially from their Gaelic background. As Miles kicks and he misses to the right for a minor score. The Irish are completely dominating this game, although the Norwegians aren't going too bad. They have had it in their attacking 50, but again are just not taking the opportunities that they are being given. Just not putting the score on the board, Ben.
Yeah, I guess so far it's gone to seeding in terms of the Irish came into this as the number 1 seeds and Norway came in at number 9 after winning the plate final last year. You can see probably the difference, but I've got to say, barring a couple of small incidents throughout the game, Norway aren't that far away, so they should take encouragement from this. They are taking on the defending champions, the number 1 ranked team in the world outside of Australia. And they need to take that into consideration when assessing the play of today. 9.5 minutes to go here, 48-0. We will bring you updates from the other grounds as they come in. And also pay attention to our Facebook page where scores will be updated as well as they come into the AFL Europe headquarters here at Tournament Central. Ireland with a punch, number 2, running away with it. O'Bailey kicks long. Oh, this kid can play. Look out. I haven't seen him before. He's potentially a new addition to the Irish team. Where has he been is the question. That's 2 spectacular goals. He's playing out of the middle. Maybe if Kieran O'Hara's listening back in Ireland, he can tweet through a little bit of an update on this lad. The big ruckman, 16 for Norway. He's big, he's strong, he can jump. Needs to keep running though. 44 with them. Oh yes, he's paid it. He's paid the mark. Maybe not at a long enough held, but he's got it. He needs to go back. Take his time. Don't pass, lad. Shoot for goal. He goes back, lines up, kicks it with a good length, and just unlucky hitting the post. Now in our game, that's 1 behind. Some other games it's play on. Clearing kick from 13 out of fullback. He's been great with that all day. Hits 11 on the chest, but spills the mark and doesn't look all that interested. No, he shelves under it again. That's 17, sorry. Great contest. Great contest. 29, play on. They've got the fleet of foot brigade, Ireland. Thumping kick into the foreline. No one home. Will it bounce? Spins on end and skids and stops and props, and the clearing kick straight up the middle. Wouldn't be recommended ordinarily. Number 1 says thank you very much, but then misses to the left. 1 behind.
And again, Ireland score from a slinging tackle. We've had a few of those today. Actually, unfortunately, the umpires called that out of bounds on the full, so that is not a score. But Ireland's still completely dominating. Norway obviously having their first score of the match just before, number 44 kicking a behind, hitting the post, which is obviously one of the rules in Australian football. If you hit the post, you get a point for effort. So well done to Norway for scoring their first point, although the match has been a lot closer and Norway should have a few more goals on the scoreboard. As John O'Regan takes it out of the ruck, but the umpire has called it back and he's going to ball it up. As he balls it up, John O'Regan's doing everything. He takes the ruck as well as roving it. Number 1, Stuart McKeating runs out of there, gets a clearing kick out to number 20, but he fumbles it. And it's all Norway back there. Number 20 for Ireland again. Tom McKenna comes through, kicks it in, but it's off the side of the boot, out of bounds on the full. Ireland are definitely looking the better team today. France's last quarter in the previous match against Norway definitely showed what fight they have, but can they take it up to the Irish? I guess we'll find out very shortly, as this match only has just over 5.5 minutes left. I don't see Norway coming back from here, unfortunately, as big number 17 for Ireland, Brian Curran, marks about 15 metres out directly in front. You'd expect him to put this one through the middle, Ben.
Yeah, interesting. He's marked his spot like a fast bowler in cricket. He's dug a trench. I hope he stops before it because he could roll an ankle, basically. He's taking his time. He's pulled the socks up. The routine is good. Is the finish as good as the routine? This guy looks $1 million. Brian lining up, shuffles in, left foot, straight through the middle. Little signal to his teammates, thank you very much. Never in doubt. And that's another goal onto the board. What are we at now? That must be 9 goals. 9 goals, 660. plays one straight or errant behind, depending how you look at it. Pearcey and Stoney on the bench looking a little concerned for the Norwegians. Don't want to sap their confidence before they then, as it appears, go into the plate division, which they did win last year. Mark there, play on, 20 tackles, strong tackle, got a handball away. The umpire's blown the whistle, maybe a little unsided there, and he's paid holding the ball. Again, the Irish just very composed. Chipping, no one there. 21 spins, as the Irish do. They like that spin move. Pick it up, sir. The big fella. I think he's out of bounds, but they've played on. And we'll have a ball up. Some scores in from the other grounds, as we've got a little bit of a lull here with 3.5 minutes to go. The first game on Field 3 saw the Finnish, who have come with quite a strong team this year and looking forward to big things throughout the tournament, took on the Crusaders. The Finnish took that out 70-3, so a big win there over the European Crusaders, made up of players who don't have a national team here, as the Irish kick another goal, number 20. Tom McKenna making that look a little easy on the left foot. On Field 2 we had Iceland versus Catalonia. Catalonia just love this tournament. They come along, they play hard, they battle away, but the Icelandic have got up in that one. They'll be very pleased, 66-9, so that's Iceland 66, Catalonia 9. Field 1, we know the scores from there. France 41 against Norway 26. Good win to them, and we saw them come back hard. And then Field 4 was the Spanish against the Austrians, which could have been quite a close contest. And the Spanish got up 37 to Austria 15. So a really good win to them. And we'll bring you further scores throughout the day, but continue to check our Facebook page for all the updates as well.
And Ireland boom it in and get a behind for their efforts. I know, unfortunately, it's actually hit the behind post and it's gone out on the full. No, the umpire has called a behind, my mistake. So Norway now kick in, and Ireland sitting on a very pretty 67 points to Norway, just 1, as it's in the centre of the ground at the moment. The ball gets wrapped up. Norway try to break it free, and they do. They get it out the back. Can they score a goal with a minute and a half left on the clock? John O'Regan's back there, so probably not, as he fumbles. He falls over. Very rare for him to do that. Number 21 for Ireland, though, cleans up. Paul Brogan gets tackled by the Norwegians. They're still going in as hard as ever. They definitely still want to win this game, and they seem to still have hope that they can win, even though there's just over a minute left in the game, and Ireland had just kicked their 11th goal, which takes them up to 11 goals 6-73. 11 goals 7-73 to Norway, 1 solitary behind. It's unfortunate that the scoreboard doesn't show the competitiveness of the Norwegians today, because they have been very good, very ferocious at the ball. They've tackled hard. Another sling tackle there from the Norwegians. They love that type of tackle. They just grab the opponent with one arm and just throw them straight to the ground. Obviously not recommended, as it does cause some injuries, but it's allowed. And the Norwegians go into their forward line, but again, John O'Regan is back there for his 672nd touch. But he fumbles the ball, and Norwegians get another behind.
Great pressure.
It was
That's time.
Very good pressure, and the match is now over. So Ireland win that one. 11 goals, 7-73 to Norway, 2 points.
Well done to the Irish. They start their defence of the Axios Euro Cup in style with a big win, 73-2 over the Norwegians. They'll be very happy with that start. Norway shouldn't go away too disappointed because that was their second game of the morning. They had a tight contest against the French, and they weren't that far away, to be honest. They'll now go into the plate division and fight it out and defend their plate that they won last year. And you wouldn't put them past it, winning it 2 years in a row, as they've improved. And they probably got drawn in a fairly tough division, to be honest, with the defending champions and then also the defending champions of the bowl in their division. The group of death, otherwise known as. Now they'll go into the plate and they'll play against teams that are more evenly matched. But as we saw how competitive they were against the French, let's not put it past them. The Irish, a good win. They'll now take on the French in what is a real do-or-die battle, because it will decide who finishes top of the group and goes on to contest the Cup, and who is relegated to the bowl division for the day. We'll bring you more scores throughout the day as they come in from the other grounds. It's a great day of football here in Bordeaux. And stick with us. Tell your friends about the coverage. Get everyone watching online. Support European footy. Your family and friends that are taking part. Tweet us at AFL Europe at AFL Europe. Jump on Facebook, leave us a message. Use the hashtag Axios Euro Cup, and we'll get back to you shortly with Game 3 here on Field 1. Thank you very much.